Hey guys, it's coreross and welcome to 6 News. Here is an overview of the brand new map Villa by the map designer himself. Enjoy.
So here is the outside. You have three main entrances: the main entrance, the fountain, and the ruins, or three spawns.
You have three spawns. Main entrance you can go through, and this map's a little bit different. There's actually safe-ish entrances to the basement. So
Safe-ish.
Safe-ish. It's like nothing's safe in Rainbow Row.
Right, exactly.
So from the main entrance, you can go through the cellar into the basement. From ruins, you can go through the side and then go through to the crypt entrance, and same from the fountain. So you've got three really great spawn points and three really great avenues just to get to the building. And when you see it, it's easy to call out, and it's really nice, and the paths are really good and quite well balanced.
So you've been talking a lot about inside the building, so let's take a look inside the building. Let's go inside and break down the defenders' points with their bomb sites as well. And let's start off with the first floor, and let's take a look at the two bomb sites on the first floor. On the first floor, we do have kitchen, dining, and lounge library. Let's start off with that first bomb site, kitchen dining room. What's the strategy that we're going to be seeing on that, Jeremy?
Kitchen dining is really interesting because just at the back of the kitchen there's a set of stairs that go down through the pantry into the basement. So you've got a really fast rotate that allows you to go through basement, back up and out, and there's hatches as well. What's different with this map is we actually don't have any exterior access to any bomb site, so you always have to go through a room. You have to commit to the bomb site. You can't just jump through a window, plant, and run away.
Yeah, and as we're going to be seeing in this bird's eye overview, you are going to see a lot of buffer rooms. What's the design intention behind buffer rooms?
The reason for the buffer rooms is because we want the team to commit to the plant. We don't want them just to jump in and then go far back and like hold their plant from a long distance. We want them to have to stick around and actually try and defend it. And that's the reason why we did it, just to make it way more viable and more competitive.
And you know, when our earlier talks about this map, there was actually one of those entry points and became just way too easy to access the bomb site. But you guys changed that.
Oh no, we flat out changed it. Kitchen dining, it was a little bit too easy to get into the bomb site from the fountain. So we changed it, added a few different paths and a few more destructible walls, and just locked it down to make it way more viable than it actually was at that time. But that's the beauty. That's the beauty of having the pros come in and actually have their feedback, and even high-ranked players come in and play.
Cool. So let's stay on the first floor here and take a look at the second bomb site, which is Lounge Library. Tell us a little bit about Lounge Library, Jeremy.
Lounge Library is super interesting, and you should see in that info. In the lounge, there's this little nook that you think is the best place to go and hide.
A little nook and cranny?
Little nook and cranny. But just behind if you don't reinforce the walls behind that nook, then you're just completely open for like someone shooting through the wall. You have to remember that between the first floor and second floor, it's completely line of sight. Everything's destructible apart from the top of the stairs, so it's really easy to defend and attack a bomb site from above if you really want to.
So, and that line of sight floor is really going to become crucial for defending these, or even attacking these, because you can put pressure on the defenders from that site, as we've seen a lot on a map like Border that does have one of those line of sight floors. We saw that a lot this weekend, where people are pushing through that or even defending through that as well. It's
one of the great things to see the strategies that come out when the maps are actually released, and the same thing when this comes out on the test server on Tuesday. I'm going to be really interested, and I'll be watching how people play it, and that line of sight floor is going to be key, especially if you're attacking these bomb sites.
Absolutely key. So that is a look at the first floor. Let's take a look at the second floor, and the two bomb sites that we have there are Aviator, Games, and Trophy Room, and Statue Room. Jeremy, let's break down this first bomb site here, which is the Aviator Room and the Games Room.
The Games Room and Aviator Room is really fun. The bomb sites are actually adjacent just through a breakable wall, but there's also a rotation path through a vault where you see the hammer on the wall.
Oh, that's where we see the Sledge's hammer in the beautiful case that you might have seen in the teasers or something like that.
It's up on the wall. The art guys love to just put stuff in the map.
There's a lot of Easter eggs I've noticed in this map.
There is a number of Easter eggs. It'd be interesting to see how long it takes the community to find them all, actually. But what's really interesting is the bomb sites are adjacent to each other with a breakable wall, and there's really fast rotates, and you're in close proximity to red stairs, and you're also in close proximity to the main stairs from the main entrance. So the opportunity for rotations on all of the bomb sites is brilliant.
And that's one of the main key aspects of this map is the rotations that are going to be really crucial. It brings in a lot of strategy as well.
It's going to be key for teams is communication and how they're going to rotate on and off of the sites, even when you're attacking, how you're going to rotate. And there's so many viable options for rotations on this map, it's kind of mind-boggling.
And as we're seeing here, there's a lot of destructibility too.
Yeah, with the new auto shotgun, you can just take walls out. It's like you can just open up flank paths and just destroy. Italy gets destroyed on a daily basis when we're playing it, and it's really always interesting. And again, when I start building the map, I start with all of the walls being destroyable, and then I start taking them out to balance the sites and to balance the flow.
That's really interesting. And now you mentioned rotation, and let's take a look at the second bomb site on the second floor, which is trophy and statue. There's a really key part of this bomb site that I'll allow you to talk about.
Yeah, this one's really interesting. It's actually my favorite bomb site. It's because the bombs are across an alcove, across the red corridor. So basically, you can fight across the alcove, which is really interesting. You're super close to the astronomy room, which allows you to get downstairs to the main red corridor again. But you can always just vault over the railing straight into the red corridor. There's also a breakable wall at the end where you can break the wall and try and control the red corridor from above, but it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to achieve.
And we're taking a look at that alcove right now, or just a few moments ago. That becomes a really critical point of chaos and tension. But it also allows for strategy with the rotation as well. Even if you have a bomb site on the first floor, or maybe even especially if you have a bomb site on that first floor, and you're defending or attacking from that second floor, that's a quick way down to push the site.
It's super fast and it's quick for anyone to get through and rotate. Obviously, in the bedroom, there's a hatch you can blow as well. But there's also the other thing is there's the skylight, and if you're feeling brave, you can try and attack the bomb site from the skylight.
We saw a really good skylight play there in the last map. That was where
it was
bomb restaurant. Yeah, it was
just
absolutely
amazing.
incredible. So that is the first floor and the second floor broken down. Let's take a look at the basement. The basement is really crucial for many different reasons, especially because there's no bomb site there. But it comes into play. It really becomes a crucial point. Why is it so important?
It's really important because it's key for the rotations, because you've got the main stairs, the pantry stairs, the red stairs. This is where you're going to rotate through all of the time. That's also where you're going to enter from, because if you come through the crypt tunnel or you come through the cellar tunnel, you're coming through to those massive wine barrels that you're seeing on screen now, and you're entering through the barrels, and as soon as you blow that, you're giving away your position. But you can also just come through the garage, which you're not going to make any noise, it's just a door there. But what's really fun is you see the hatches in the ceiling, and you see all of the stairways and all the ways to go. So when you're defending kitchen dining, you're gonna rotate through this. When maybe if you're up in statue trophy, you need a quick rotate, you might end up coming back through and up around, and it allows for really good flanking paths.
So it's a really viable way for the attackers to push in, meaning that the defenders may have to have one roamer down in the basement, or even really just keep an eye on that, especially if they're on that first floor and they don't want to get pressured too early from the basement. That's going to be pretty key.
The map is roamer friendly, that's for sure.
Roamer friendly map.
But it's tense.
It's tense. Right?
I know the map like the back of my hand. I've been building it for 8-9 months now, and I'm surprised by the different ways that I get killed almost on a daily basis in this map.
Just different ways of getting killed, a lot of angles, a lot of destructibility. That is a really amazing map, and I cannot wait for players to get their hands on this map. And you'll be able to play Villa for the very first time on the test servers starting May 22nd, which is Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
It's so short.
So close.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
Fans here are really excited.
I'm glad the fans like it. It's going to be so much fun.
They're finally going to be able to play your baby Villa.
It's released into the wild. Now I get nervous because I don't know, the Rainbow community is great and it's very polarizing. They're either going to love it or hate it. I always say it's like Marmite, you love or hate it. And I'm hoping the community really likes it, because I had a lot of fun. The production team had a lot of fun building this. Hats off to the entire production team in Montreal, because I think we pulled off a really great competitive map.
Awesome.